There is a river, born from the ancient glaciers of the Tibetan Plateau, a place often called the roof of the world. Here, at an altitude where the air is thin and the sky seems impossibly close, the first trickles of meltwater gather, and begin a journey that will shape landscapes and lives far below. This river carves its way through the highest mountains on Earth, the mighty Yarlung Tsangpo, a waterway both revered and feared, whose story is as dramatic as the peaks it traverses. For much of its journey, the river flows with a deceptive calm, winding through high valleys and ancient gorges, nourishing the land and the people who have depended on its waters for generations. But then, as if challenged by the earth itself, it meets the colossal peaks of Namcha Barwa and Gyala Peri, mountains that rise like sentinels, guarding the secrets of the Himalayas. Here, the river is forced into a dramatic U-turn, known as the Great Bend, where it plunges more than 2,000 meters into the world's deepest canyon, a descent so steep and wild, it has inspired legends and awe for centuries. This remote landscape is a living testament to nature's raw power. Thin, biting air, unpredictable weather, and the relentless grinding of tectonic plates that continue to push the Himalayas ever higher. The Yarlung Tsangpo's journey through the Great Bend is a spectacle of violent energy. A place where the river churns and roars, sculpting the mountains themselves, its force echoing through the canyon walls. For centuries, this place remained untouched by human hands, protected by its wildness, its remoteness, and the sheer difficulty of reaching its hidden depths. But now, the modern world looks upon this river with new eyes, no longer just a natural wonder, it is seen as a source of immense, untapped power, a potential engine for progress and prosperity. The drop in elevation here is the steepest of any major river on Earth. Imagine a river falling from a height of 2 kilometers, its waters gathering speed and force with every meter. The energy released in this descent is colossal, a torrent so powerful it could, in theory, generate enough electricity to power millions of homes, lighting up cities far from these remote mountains. Engineers and planners dream of harnessing this torrent, converting its raw kinetic energy into electricity on a scale never before seen, envisioning a future where the river's might is tamed for human use. Yet, to stand at the edge of this canyon is to feel a profound humility, a reminder that we are temporary residents on a planet shaped by forces far greater than our own ambitions. The river has flowed this way for millennia, sustaining countless ecosystems, forests, wildlife, and communities downstream, weaving a web of life that stretches across borders and generations. To interfere with such a powerful and ancient system is to take a monumental risk, one that could have consequences far beyond what we can predict or control. The story of the Yarlung Tsangpo Mega Dam is not just about engineering marvels, it's about the delicate balance between human ambition and the enduring, unpredictable power of nature itself. This is a place where the future of energy, the fate of the environment, and the hopes of humanity all collide, creating a crossroads of possibility and peril. The question remains, can we harness this extraordinary power without losing the wild, untamed spirit that makes this river and this place truly unique? China's rapid transformation has created an insatiable appetite for energy. To move beyond coal, China seeks new, cleaner sources, and the Yarlung Tsangpo's Great Bend offers a prize like no other. The plan: build the world's largest hydroelectric dam, generating 60 gigawatts, over 3 times the output of the Three Gorges Dam. This project is both a leap toward clean energy and a statement of national strength. But the vision comes with profound risks: environmental catastrophe, social upheaval, and geopolitical conflict. The decision to proceed means permanently altering one of the planet's last wild river systems. The consequences will ripple far beyond China's borders, affecting hundreds of millions downstream. The Yarlung Tsangpo Dam is a modern dilemma. Can we meet our needs without destroying the natural systems that sustain us? Traditional dams block rivers with massive walls, creating reservoirs that store water and generate power. The Three Gorges Dam, for example, created a reservoir over 600 kilometers long, displacing over 1 million people. But the Yarlung Tsangpo's Great Bend is too deep, narrow, and unstable for such a design. Building a conventional dam here would be an unprecedented engineering risk, with immense environmental costs. The terrain demands a new approach, one that doesn't rely on building the tallest wall in the world. Engineers must rethink how to harness the river's power without flooding vast biodiverse alpine regions. The solution must be as innovative as the challenge is immense. The Yarlung Tsangpo project, pushes the boundaries of what's possible in dam engineering. It's a test of human ingenuity against the might of the Himalayas. The answer is the bypass tunnel, a radical departure from traditional dam design. Instead of a massive wall, a smaller dam diverts part of the river into a network of tunnels bored through the mountains. These tunnels act as man-made arteries, carrying water on a shortcut that preserves its high elevation. At the tunnel's end, water plunges down vertical shafts onto turbines, generating power without a giant reservoir. This design reduces flooding, limits displacement, and is more stable in a seismic zone. But tunneling through the Himalayas is a colossal challenge, fraught with geological dangers and immense costs. The bypass tunnel is a marvel on paper. Turning it into reality would test the limits of modern engineering. It's a surgical approach to energy generation, but one with its own formidable risks. The Himalayas are alive with seismic activity, the result of tectonic plates colliding beneath the surface. The proposed dam site sits near a major fault line, where powerful earthquakes are inevitable. A major quake could trigger catastrophic dam failure, unleashing floods across the plains below. Even the weight of a smaller reservoir can trigger earthquakes, a phenomenon seen at other large dams. Landslides are another threat. Unstable slopes, blasting, and fluctuating water levels could send mountainsides crashing into the reservoir. The risks are not just theoretical, they are a constant battle against the unpredictable power of a living mountain range. Building here is a gamble with nature itself. The stakes could not be higher. The dam's threat isn't just sudden disaster, it's a slow-motion environmental crisis, unfolding day by day, almost invisible at first. The changes creep in quietly, but their impact is profound and far-reaching. The Yarlung Tsangpo carries nutrient-rich silt that sustains some of the world's most fertile plains downstream, feeding crops and supporting entire communities that depend on the river's bounty. A dam traps this sediment, starving farmlands in India and Bangladesh and threatening food security for millions. Over time, once productive fields could turn barren and the livelihoods of countless farmers would be at risk. The river's natural flood cycles, vital for wetlands and groundwater, would be lost, replaced by a regulated, sterile flow. Wetlands that once teemed with life could dry up, and underground water reserves would shrink, affecting both wildlife and people. Fish migrations would be blocked, collapsing local fisheries and disrupting the entire food web. Species that have traveled these waters for generations would find their paths cut off, leading to population crashes. Even with fish ladders, the diversity and scale of life here would suffer. Many species simply can't adapt, and the river's unique biodiversity would fade, replaced by a handful of survivors. The dam would transform a living river into a managed machine, unraveling ecosystems evolved over millennia. What was once a dynamic, ever-changing environment would become predictable, but lifeless. The consequences would ripple through agriculture, wildlife, and human communities. Every link in this chain is connected, and when one breaks, the effects are felt everywhere, from the smallest insect to entire villages. The price of power could be the slow death of a river's soul, leaving behind a ghost of what once was, a landscape stripped of its vitality and spirit. Is this a sacrifice we're willing to make, knowing what's truly at stake for the river, its people, and the generations yet to come? The Yarlung Tsangpo is a transboundary river, flowing from Tibet into India and Bangladesh. For hundreds of millions downstream, it's a lifeline, essential for agriculture, culture, and survival. China's control of the headwaters gives it immense power over its neighbors. Without binding water-sharing agreements, India and Bangladesh face uncertainty and anxiety. The dam could mean withheld water in dry seasons or devastating floods in monsoon. Pollution and trapped sediment threaten agriculture and water quality far downstream. For India and Bangladesh, the dam is not just an engineering project, it's a challenge to their water security and sovereignty. The river that connects nations could become a source of division and conflict. The Yarlung Tsangpo Dam is a powerful piece on Asia's geopolitical chessboard. Water is the new oil, a resource that can unite or divide nations. China's control of the Brahmaputra gives it leverage over India, fueling a dam race between the two giants. Bangladesh, downstream, is caught in the middle, its fate tied to decisions made far upstream. The dam transforms a river into a potential weapon, raising the stakes for regional stability. Without robust treaties and cooperation, Shared rivers can become flashpoints for conflict. The struggle for the Yarlung Tsangpo is a microcosm of global resource battles. Decisions made in Tibet could shape the future of nearly 3 billion people. The Yarlung Tsangpo megadam is a story of human ambition and ingenuity, but also a cautionary tale, echoing through the valleys and across borders. It stands as a testament to what humanity can achieve when driven by vision and necessity, yet it also reminds us of the delicate balance we must maintain with nature. The promise of clean energy is alluring, lighting up cities and fueling dreams of progress, but the risks are profound. Earthquakes, ecological collapse, and geopolitical strife threaten to overshadow the benefits. Every innovation comes with consequences, some seen, others hidden beneath the surface. Altering a mighty river sends shockwaves through entire ecosystems and societies. Fish lose their ancient paths, animals and people must adapt or move, and the river's song changes forever. The dam is a mirror to our world, where one nation's progress can mean another's peril. Prosperity for some may bring hardship for others, and the river becomes a line that divides as much as it connects. In an interconnected world, no action is truly local. The fate of millions can hinge on a single project. Rivers cross borders, carrying both life and conflict, and what happens upstream is felt far downstream. We must ask, what is the true price of progress? Is it measured in megawatts, in lost traditions, or in the silent suffering of those who depend on the river's natural flow? Can we meet our needs without sacrificing the wonders and stability of our only home? Is there a path that honors both innovation and preservation, allowing nature and humanity to thrive together? The Yarlung Tsangpo's future, and perhaps our own, depends on how we answer that question. The choices we make today will echo for generations, shaping the world our children inherit. The river continues its journey, but its destiny is now in human hands. We are the stewards of its fate, responsible for both its power and its peace. The choice is ours: harness the power, or preserve the wonder. In the end, the story of the Yarlung Tsangpo is the story of us all, and the future we choose to create.